on this show all the time for certain reasons, but the biggest reason that she's on this show is that, man, does she like attention. I mean, this chick is a content creator slash representative. And as somebody from South Carolina, I get excited when I see my representatives make more content than make great bills. Because it's not important to actually help people. It's important to give people a good laugh. And here she is mocking this trans, I don't know, something. And watching this trans person get triggered and then watching her read off comments about who people say she is. She goes to work and she's like, okay, I'm going to read off these comments about these negative comments from people. If I did that, I would have the same thing. You're not like a unique case, Nancy Mace. And then she goes on Hannity because she says that she's being threatened at like CVS by this dude who's like, are you going to do a town hall? And she's like, I've already done a town hall. It's freaking wild. And she's like, stop threatening me. You're literally trying to sleep with me right now. Get away from me. I'm not going, stop it. I'm not going to have sex with you. It's freaking wild. It's just, okay, let's watch this first video. This first video went viral for a while. And listen for the voice change.
Does your husband call you babe? I'm not married. Okay, so even better. I don't care. Okay, so I would like for you to apologize because that is derogatory and second of all. Is tranny derogatory to you?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Is tranny derogatory for you?
Well, yeah.
Dude, that voice change is wild. And, dude, okay, if I was trans, I'd be doing my voice changes all the time.
Emotional damage.
If I was trans. Just like, hi, can I have a
coffee?
Hi, I would like a fresh
Beverage.
People will be like, whoa, dude. See, okay, if you're trans and do the voice changes, have fun with it, and people would just be like, you know what? Whatever. But no.
Oh, you would say that. You would say that because you're not trans.
Okay, one more time.
And second of all.
Is tranny derogatory to you?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course the fuck it is.
Tranny. Yeah. Tranny.
Is tranny derogatory to you? Yeah. Then tranny. I'm gonna say that in front of your face with my security next to me. She's like that streamer Jack Daughtry or whatever. I don't know if you've ever seen his streams where he just like goes around and like intimidates people, and then once they get back in his face, he like gets his security guard to save his life. It's so funny. She does go hard. Well, then if tranny is derogatory, tranny. God. She's like tranny.
Oh no.
Okay. And then the trans takes the plant.
Is tranny derogatory to you?
Well, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Of course the fuck it is.
Tranny. Yeah. Tranny. If that's derogatory, you already good.
Well, then, if trannies are derogatory to you, then tranny. And I love that she's like, and here's a video of me reading off comments about me, and the other woman is hard. Okay, listen to this. She's reading off negative comments with like her Christian earrings on. I don't know what it is about like politicians, but man, do they love being the victim, particularly Nancy Mace. Y'all love being the victim. Here we go. This is called just being on the internet again. I'm just trying to say this again. People on the internet are horrible. We're all horrible on the internet from time to time, especially if we have like an account that's anonymous, not our real name, not a real face. So just expect it.
So, listen up. Nancy Mace is a nasty bitch. I would pay money to see Mace get decked in the mouth. Nancy Mace is a literal cunt. Nancy Mace is a cunt. Happy Easter. That's the tweet. Nancy
part of me can't help but laugh at this, you know? I think she's like trying to garner like emotional clicks and stuff like that, but it comes off like a comedy routine, you know, like a self-deprecating comedy routine. She's in her office and she's like owning herself, and that would be so much funnier. But it's like, did the tranny steal a fern on the way out? Yes, yeah, the fern is the
fern is mine.
Nancy Mace is such a cunt. Useless piece of straight trash. Nancy Mace is a disgusting bitch. We need to bully this ugly back to the closet she came out of.
I'm trying to bleep this for you guys.
Just a lying ass. Nancy Mace, you're a dumb rat. Bitch. You're an absolute bitch. You whore. You're a piece of shit. Nancy Mace.
Okay. Me bleeping it out is not working. I'm like bleeping out the wrong words.
Mace is a worthless cunt. You're a
why are you doing this? I mean, just why? I think she loves the attention is why. In my head, I think she loves the attention. It's like, is this your way to get re-voted back in, that people just feel sorry for you? Like, you go out and you called trannies to their face. They're like, don't call me that. She's like, I'm going to do that. So what do you think is going to happen on the internet? How do you think the response is going to be on the internet? It's exactly this. She's like one of those people that punches and then it's like, what? Why are you hitting me back? Why are you hitting me? It's like, you're hitting me, but you're hitting me. And again, I don't care. Like, you know, do your thing. But to expect, like, look, like we make fun of people on here all the time, especially Congress people. And I try to stick mainly to politicians to make fun of because I think they deserve it in many ways. And I try to do it in a lighthearted way, not like mean-spirited or whatever crap. But like, but if you are going out and literally saying these sort of things, you're gonna get it back. And if you think that that's like a surprise to you, then you're nuts. You're nuts. You're nuts. Okay. Okay. You're going to get it right back in your face. And that's just part of it. But again, yeah. You can just go out and mock people. And then if they mock you back, it's like all of a sudden crazy. She bothers me. She kind of bothers me too. Honestly, there's like a part of her that's in for me that I enjoy some of this content just to laugh with you guys. But then there's a part of me, it's like, God, this is so unprofessional. This is like pathetic. Like if I did a video, if I became a senator and I did a video of people saying these horrible things to me, I would try to make it funny, or I would, I don't know. I don't even know if I would do it. You know, it's like, who cares? Who cares what people say? You know, just listen to the people that love you, and the people that hate you, they're going to hate you. But sometimes the people that hate you do have good words for you to hear though. You know, like I care about y'all in the chat more than I care about some rando who's just like, you're a freaking, you know, like I don't put much. It's like caring about your friends' opinions more than some random person on the street. You know, you listen to them because maybe they're right, but you're probably wrong. But here's the thing for me. This is like one of the funniest things for me is Nancy Mace did this entire video that went viral of like this dude in a CVS, like, hey, when are you going to do a town hall? And she's like, get the away from me. Get away from me. You're literally harassing me. It's too much. It's too freaking much. But of course, you know, Sean Hannity, Mr. Karate Kid, has to go in and save the day because Nancy Mace is a victim. Okay, here we go.
All right, so it was...
Libertarian says, isn't Nancy Mace the first female to invade men's private spaces when she went to the Citadel? Yes. And I remember, because when I lived in Charleston at the time, I remember that being a huge story. But also she got to the Citadel because of her, you know, allegedly got to the Citadel. I don't want to get sued due to family influence. Okay. Well, I do agree with her karma. Yeah, 100%. 100%. You know, it just happens. Like, I know that if I'm going to trigger some leftists, I'm going to get hate. You know, you just accept it. You roll with it. You punch, and then people punch you back, and then you punch back. Have fun with it. Exactly. Women shouldn't act like this. It's not even necessarily women. It's just like if you're going to be in leadership and put a bunch of content out there and go after people, expect people to hate you. That's just a part of life. Everybody hates your boss anyway. So what do you think they're going to feel like when they look at you as a politician? It's literally the same thing.
All right, so it was probably the biggest viral video of the weekend. South Carolina Congresswoman Nancy Mace.
I love that he like prefaces this video as like a viral video. It's like she made it a viral video because she started acting nuts over it. And there's like commentator after, I think I just read Matt Walsh just like ripping her a new one over this video. It looks so ridiculous.
All right, so it was probably the biggest viral video of the weekend. South Carolina Congresswoman Nancy Mace posted this now infamous video online after a man who is allegedly one of her constituents confronted her while she was shopping. Take a look.
I do them every year.
Every year.
You want to keep going?
Do you want to do any more this
Do you want to keep going and keep harassing me? You could have gone to a dozen town halls last year.
I asked if you're doing any more this year. It was one simple question.
Yeah.
Are you doing a town
I've
hall
already
this year?
done one. I'll do plenty
Are you doing
more.
any more this year? It was a simple question.
You're always
Look at those shorts. Look, man, if you thick like that, wearing shorts like that, it ain't the vibe. I'm just saying, it ain't the vibe. I fumed over years over women invading men's spaces. Yeah, men need their own space. I think it's important. Just the same way I feel like females need their own space. You know, we need our space to act like animals. Nancy Mace is super brave and stunning and brave too. Thank you for saying that. Shout out to Leach for stating not being afraid to state the truth. She's brave and beautiful.
harassing me. You could have gone to a dozen
You're harassing me? If this is what harassment looks like, dear God.
town halls last year.
I asked if you're doing any more this year. It was one simple question.
Yeah.
He's being so masculine.
I've already done one. I'll do plenty
Any
more.
more this year? It was a simple question.
You're always invited.
Okay, sweet. Well, look
And
out
by
for
the
an
way,
actual invitation.
I voted for gay marriage twice.
That's my favorite part. That's my favorite part. He's like, are you going to do a town hall? I'm just asking a question. And he's like, oh, by the way, I voted for gay marriage twice. So back up. You back up. I voted for you people. Nancy, how do you know he's gay? Huh? Is it his dress? Is it his voice? What if he is just a really feminine straight male? Those are real things in the South, okay? There's a lot of men that I knew in the South that I thought, you gotta be gay. And they were like, no, I got a wife and I got lots of kids and we have lots of sex. And I'm like, I don't see it. Yeah. Tell me how masculine you are again. By the way, I voted for gay marriage twice.
Dozen town halls last year.
I asked if you're doing any more this year. It was one simple question.
Yeah.
Are you doing a town
I've
hall
already
this year?
done one. I'll do
Are
plenty
you doing
more.
any more this year? It was a simple question.
You're always
question.
invited.
Okay, sweet. Well, look
And
out
by
for
the
an
way,
actual invitation.
I voted for gay marriage twice.
What does that have to do
so
with me?
I'm just saying.
It has everything to do with you and you know it. What does that have to do with me? It's because you're gay. His shorts tell the story. Yeah, it really does. What does that have to do with me? I'm not gay. He's like, what does that have to do with me? I don't want to get married. I'm not one of those gays that were excited about gay marriage. I didn't want to get married.
It has to everything to do with you.
You think everything about me has to do with gay marriage?
I do,
That's
absolutely.
your first stance when you
Yep.
speak with me?
Because you
Anywhere that
people
you're
on the
going to
left
this year
are
or not?
crazy.
So I'm
You're
on the left.
absolutely crazy.
I'm absolutely
You are. And get out of my face.
You're insane.
Goodbye.
I love this video so much because he actually looks more normal than she does. He's like, Like, I get it. He's like, what are we talking about, gay marriage? And she's like, I voted for gay marriage twice, so back the freak up. She looks nuts in this video, but Sean Hannity has a different opinion.
You're insane. You're gonna me? You're
Yep,
gonna be voted
bye.
out so fast this year. I
I'm
can't
not.
wait for you to
I won by so much.
You're a disgrace to this state. That's what you are. You're a disgrace. I asked you a simple question, and you just to go on this tirade and tell me you.
Yeah, you.
Disgusting.
Get out of my face.
You. How about
Get out of my
that?
face.
You're nasty.
Try it. What's your name?
Nasty.
What's your
You're
name?
nasty. That's
What's
my
your name?
You say me?
Yep, I
Just
sure
the
did.
First thing you're gonna say to me is for asking
Absolutely.
you a
Get
question.
the out of my face. Now.
Nancy Mace has got a dirty mouth.
Just a peaceful weekend afternoon going shopping, right? In a post on Facebook, the man in that video said in part that
Oh, Sean, rip another vape, bro.
he won't apologize for speaking up or for publicly asking a politician to do her job. Here with her side of the story, Congresswoman Nancy Mace. Congresswoman, well, apparently you've had a very eventful weekend. Apparently there's another video I was just told you might have put up, but...
It's so crazy I'm going viral right now. It's like insane. I don't even know who's filming these. Oh, you film one of them. Oh, did I film one of them? Oops. I don't know. God. I mean, it was fair that they did make marriage their centerpiece. Yeah, but that was 90s gay. He wasn't even born yet. Okay. Oh, Sean. Okay, pay attention to Sean. Anytime Sean Hannity talks, he asks he states like a million questions or a million thoughts before he does like lists before he asks the question. He's like, you're beautiful, you're brave, you're a senator, you're from South Carolina. He like goes down this list all the time.
Said in part that he won't apologize for speaking up or for publicly asking a politician to do her job. Here with her side of the story, Congresswoman Nancy Mace. Congresswoman, well, apparently you've had a very eventful weekend. Apparently there's another video I was just told you might have put up, but let's go to this video in particular. What happened? What was going on behind the scenes? And how did the issue of gay rights come up in that conversation?
She brought it up.
Well, right. I just wanted some face wash. That was it. I went to the store. I had a little bit of time to myself on Saturday afternoon, want to go shopping like I do. I'm a normal person. I do my own grocery shopping.
Yes, Queen.
And this guy approached me, and I will tell you, I felt threatened. I felt harassed. And I will tell you, as someone who's experienced trauma in her life and
when did Republicans start talking about my lived experience? Oh, how the turntables turn. As someone who has experienced real trauma, like what? God. It's my lived experience that I can say these sort of things and act in accordance in this sort of way.
and I will tell you, I felt threatened. I felt harassed. And I will tell you, as someone who's experienced trauma in her life.
Look, okay, and let me just give her the benefit of the doubt. If she experienced real trauma and she went through it, yeah. But keep that to yourself. You don't parade that around on freaking Sean Hannity. You don't talk about it on Sean. If you experience real trauma, like if she was like raped or whatever, and I know she said she was, so give her the benefit of the doubt. But like you just keep that to yourself and you work through that kind of stuff. You don't, if you make it like your forefront talking point for why you acted the way you acted, it tells me you're trying to grift off of it, and I don't like that. That's gross.
And a lot of women will understand what I'm talking about when some guy gets in your face and approaches you in the aggressive manner that he did,
yes,
and you feel like you're in danger, instinctively as women.
Ain't nobody scared of that gay guy. Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't be scared of him either. You'd be like, you went to the Citadel, Nancy. You could have beat him up. You're super hardcore.
Men who've been through trauma, who've survived sexual assault, survived domestic abuse, you have two options. You can fight, or
he's gonna sexually assault you in the middle of a CVS. Okay.
or you can flee. And Sean, I'm a fighter. And I've never stood back down from a fight. I will stand my ground like any strong woman should.
strong woman. Oh my God, dude. Oh God, vote her out. Just based on this interview alone. Just based on this interview alone. If you ever say I'm a strong woman, I swear to God. Can you imagine me being on an interview on Hannity as a strong male figure? You would be like, Derek, get off Sean Hannity right now. You're disgusting. You are disappointment to men everywhere. I was like a strong male adult figure that is, I'm like sort of a mentor to all men around the world. I will just say this. Okay. Yeah, if you don't mind smashing the like or sharing this, I would greatly appreciate.
And I will tell you, this was the third incident I had last week alone. The incidences of threats, the threat of violence, the people coming up and harassing me in public has increased exponentially over the last 6 months since I came out standing up against the trans community, standing up against men in women's dresses. And I just had an event at the University of South Carolina about an hour ago. I wrapped it up. Right and here. A man in a dress picked up a potted plant and acted like he was going to throw it against me. I just posted that video on Twitter. You can follow it at Nancy Mace or nancymace.org. You can find it.
Wait a minute. Picked up the plant and acted like he was going to throw it against me. Okay, let's see this again. Okay, Nancy. This is not a pickup to throw. This is like a pickup because I'm angry. I don't know what to do with my hands. And so I'm just picking this up and leaving with it. This is my plant. This is totally my plant. She was attacked by trans recently, but it seems like every woman says that they were raped. I don't buy it. It was the thing to say now. It is a bit of a slam dunk trump card, and I think she's abusing it a lot.
Online, but my security team thought he was going to throw the plant at me because I used the word babe. He was offended by it, and then I used the word trans, and he was more offended by it. But the lunatics. You
said tranny. Okay. Now you're just lying on Fox News. Okay, we just did the clips, girl. Just, and then I said trans. No, that's not what you said. Okay. You got to pay attention to these grifters, man. These freaking grifters, man. They'll use their emotional language, and you'll have some like grandma watching her on Fox News, like, oh my God, she just called her trans, and that's not what happened because we watched that video, and it didn't look like a plant was getting thrown in your face. This is the craziest episode between two ferns. Dude, I miss that show. God, I miss Zach Galifianakis.
Politics on the left, they're dangerous, and women need to stand up for themselves. And I was the first member of Congress to say, I'm going to hold the line for women and girls everywhere.
Yes.
And since that time, the amount of aggression that I've had from mentally ill men, from men in dresses, from men approaching me in public, like this guy, this Daisy Dukes guy, the shorts guy.
Daisy Dukes? That's offensive.
Just as I was trying to buy face wash. It's not okay.
Those are not Daisy Dukes. Those are Chubbies. I got a pair of Chubbies. Shout out to Chubbies. Great shorts.
Condoning this kind of behavior is only going to lead to violence.
Or did anything happen prior to you start? It was not. What happened prior to that?
Prior to that, we had a nice meal and we got lattes together. And then I decided to have a viral moment and lose my mind on him.
Well, he started up on me prior to this, and I fumbled. I tried to get my phone out as quick as I could, but I had a bag, and I tried to pull it out fast and start recording as much as I could. I've decided that I'm going to...
Okay, that is fair. We don't know what happened before, We don't know what happened before. So it could have gotten really bad at the beginning, and then she started filming, and then he actually looked better than her in this video. So maybe before the video was even posted, he was getting nuts. I don't know. God, I don't know. I just know that it's not a good look, regardless of what actually happened. Daisy Duke, guys, what just happened? Did my internet just go out? What just freaking